What is up, bros and barrettes? I am Inkslasher, and today we are going to be talking about the black market. Now, before we do, I first of all have to say I'm sorry that there's been basically no videos over the past week. I got really sick. I was planning on a whole bunch of videos coming out last week, and as I kind of mentioned in my previous video, I thought I was getting better because I went to the doctor, got some antibiotics, but I didn't get better at all. So I got more sick, I got more fevers, more sore throats, you name it. I had it. Anyway, I ended up going back to the doctor, got some more antiviral medication, and now I'm actually feeling a lot better, and hopefully I continue to get better. And if I do, as long as I do, I will continue to make videos throughout the week. So I'm sorry for the lack of videos last week. I was just really goddamn sick. Now, over the weekend while I was sick, something new came to Black Ops 4, and of course, it was the supply stream that we've talked about in previous videos. But they introduced it in the form of the black market. Now, as we know, black market was introduced in Black Ops 3, and the main form of it when the game was released was simply an area where you could purchase supply drops with either crypto keys or Call of Duty points, and then in turn get some new gear inside the game. This would include things like taunts and gestures, camos, and even weapons themselves. And as Black Ops 3 progressed, so did the black market, even to add the black market's character, Blackjack, as a new specialist character. But in this, challenges were added, various things like triple plays where you could win games and actually get different types of drops were all added to the black market, and was ever progressing throughout the life cycle of the game. And as it turns out, the black market once again on the weekend returned to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 in a completely new form. Supply drops are no longer there, even though there is something that kind of replaces them. We'll get to that in a minute. But the thing to replace supply drops is now called the supply stream, which is essentially the battle pass from Fortnite. Really, it's the exact same thing. Now, the one major difference is that this form of the battle pass, if you want to call it that, is 200 levels long and is going to last approximately 53 days, which is a shorter period of time than Fortnite and many more levels. Now, before we talk about the levels, how to level up your battle pass or supply stream the fastest way possible, I first wanted to talk about the things you can actually earn from your supply stream. So the first thing that I think people are going to like earning the least is stickers. These are essentially things that you can spray onto the wall when you are playing multiplayer or blackout and they appear in game. It's alright and they're okay, but I think this is the least fun thing out of anything that you get. The second thing that I think is, again, not the best is face paint. So this is something that can go along with a character's skin. So a specialist character's skin is a face paint. So you can change the way the face looks and then the rest of the skin stays the same. Personally, if skins were the only thing that way you could customize characters, I think that would be a little bit better, but they have introduced face paints, so those are available as well. Now, as I've mentioned, character skins are a new thing that you can earn through the supply stream. I think this is fantastic. Something that's definitely needed to vary up the way people look in game. So I think this is a great thing. And then the thing that impressed me actually the most out of anything in the supply stream was the emotes. The emotes are really good, surprisingly good in fact. I think they did an incredibly good job with them and they look really good in game. And then the two bigger things that you can actually get through supply streams are first of all characters. So if you get to level 199, you actually unlock Hudson from the Black Ops campaign, and then at level 200 you can unlock a signature weapon. Now there are a couple other signature weapons you can unlock throughout the pass, and basically signature weapons allow you to unlock more camos for your various weapons. They're kind of like weapon variants that don't change any in-game stats. Now the final thing that they added into the supply stream is something called reserves, and this is the thing that I was talking about earlier that essentially replaces supply drops. It gives you a completely random item that is within reserves. So what is reserves? At this point, we don't really know. We don't have a list of everything that's in there, but we do know it includes, once again, face paints, skins, and even signature weapons. And so all of these things you unlock via leveling up your supply stream, and as of right now, there is no way to pay your Call of Duty points to actually level up the supply stream. There isn't a way to currently do that. The only way to actually level it up is directly through playtime of either blackout or multiplayer, and in-game time is the only time that counts. So sitting in menus, fiddling with your creative class, none of that counts towards your total playtime, and in turn doesn't level up your supply stream. So for those of you who are here for the exact numbers of how long it actually takes to level up your black market pass, if that's what you want to call it, the numbers are pretty simple. it takes about an hour of in-game playtime to level up every individual tier, and every tier that I've seen so far takes the exact same amount of time. Now, this is in-game time. It doesn't account for menu time, loading screens, anything like that. Now, I have heard some YouTubers throw out some numbers like an hour and a half out there. I don't think that's correct. I think that's simply because they're including time, like the section where you pick your specialist at the beginning of a multiplayer match. That's actually not included. It's just while you are actually playing the game. So the fastest way to actually rank it up is by playing very long game modes. The longest, of course, is going to be Blackout. The longer you survive, the more time you're going to get played, the faster you're going to level up this pass. Now, the other options are playing longer game modes within multiplayer, something like Control, Search and Destroy, simply game modes that are actually going to last longer. And the reason for that is you're just trying to reduce the amount of load times and the amount of times you are waiting in lobbies. So what do I think of this system? What do I think of the supply stream? Is it better than what they used to have? So first of all, yes, it's better than what they used to have. It's better than just completely random supply drops, but I think there's some very, very inherent problems with it. First of all, it takes way too long to level up to your various levels. Way too long. So just to put this in perspective, if every single level takes about the same amount of time to level up, it's going to take 1 hour for every level. It's going to take 200 total hours to level up all the way, which is about 8.3 days of playtime. Now, that doesn't sound that insane until you consider that there's only 53 total days that this event is going on for, that this season is going on for, if you want to call it that. Now, when most people play Call of Duty, most people don't even hit a total of 8.3 days of total playtime for their entire year that the game is out. And they want us to hit that within 53 days? That's insane. If I'm being honest with you, my job is to play Call of Duty, and my job is to make videos on it. And I honestly don't think I'll be hitting level 200 if this is the only way to level up. Now, that being said, I don't think this is going to be the only way to level up. It doesn't really make any sense that this would be the only way for it to level up. So what do I mean by this? I assume that within the next few weeks, they're going to be adding in daily and weekly challenges into the game to help you level this up a little bit faster. And I hope they make it obvious as to how much it's going to level up. Like, is every challenge going to give you one tier within your black market or what? But as of right now, there are no challenges. That is not in the game. It's simply not there. But I'm guessing that that is going to be added. First of all, because it was a part of Black Ops 3, they had daily and weekly challenges. Second of all, the amount of playtime it takes to level this thing up as of right now makes completely no sense, and they need a way of speeding it up, and I think that is going to be daily and weekly challenges. But only time will tell. As of right now, I'm just speculating. If you have any better ideas or ideas that you think they will implement, let me know what you think down in the comments. Now, the other thing that I think is really cool that they did is the event that they added in. So the event that they have right now is simply called Halloween Event. Very, very, very creative, I know. But the way that this works is there is 20 levels for the Halloween event, and as you level up your tiers, it simply levels up the Halloween event. And I think that's a really good way of doing it, honestly. And I'm actually really impressed with some of the things that they added into this. I think all of the gestures and emotes that they added in are fantastic. The skins look great. So I'm really excited to see what they do with the events throughout the time. And honestly, I don't think it's unrealistic to level up your tiers 20 times within 13 days, I think it was. So that I don't think is ridiculous. Just the Operation First Strike, leveling up 200 tiers in 53 days, that one's a little bit ridiculous. So personally, my full opinion on this new black market system is I think it's great. I think it's a really good system, and I look forward to seeing what they're going to actually do with this. But it needs some refining. It needs some fine-tuning and precise adjustments, like adding in challenges, like adding in different ways to actually level this puppy up. Because as of right now, it's just taken me too long. Honestly, it's a little bit insane. So we'll see what they actually do with it. We'll see how they fine-tune it. But right now, I am curious what you guys actually think of the new supply stream system and new black market system. Is it a good thing for the game? Is it a bad thing for the game? Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I would very much appreciate it if you could hit that like button. We are officially back. Hopefully I continue to feel as good as I am right now for the rest of the week and I don't get sick again. But as of right now, we are back. There should be videos every single day this week. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and want to stay up to date on all my videos, the best way to do so is make sure you hit that subscribe button and have notifications turned on. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Peace out.
We are reaching for the stars.